Bob Louis said, shit, since we kicking on 43rd, when I call it East Side Folk Trade Crip, Folk Trade East Side Crip. And the homies ran with first street member gang in LA. First.
Now what happened in the feds with Lil Hitman?
Now, okay, we was in USP Beaumont. You had the homeboy, Lil Hitman, I think Cuz rest in peace now. You had him and the homie from Beaumont 59 Hoover, Crip. They walk into the chow hall arguing about some money or something, and they bump into this dude, was from Ohio, but he ran with the Compton Pyros. You know what I'm saying? They bump into him. He saying, hey, watch out, blood. You know what I'm saying? He's standing there, they done bumped into him and his homosexual, and they getting their feelings.
For the dime moves in the lokes, for the 6-4s on spokes, for the OGs that did a dime, came back around on parole, for the homegirls with the scrap game, little homies that gang bang, from Pelican Bay to YA, rearrange your mind frame. Yeah, I know what you've been through, shit you had to go tend to. Your mama gave birth on the turf, I know them killers you kin to. This for the lost generation, broke as hell, mad and impatient. But if you know your history, you can't have a strong foundation, baby. Kev Mac video. You know, this is for sure. For sure. Kev Mac video. Open your soul, represent your ghetto, baby.
So, little homie Hitman, go tell our homie, I'm finna stab me, blood. You know, he running around here, but he just talking. You know what I'm saying? So the homies get riled up. Now, mind me, the OG homeboy, rest in peace, Jimbo. Now, this is my big homeboy, love him to death, go hard. Jimbo come up in our unit and get me. He said, hey, Cinbad, I don't mean to bother you. He said, man, but I know you don't like this dude down here. And the homie Hitman just get into it with him. So I immediately jump up because I know this dude got stabbings up on his belt. He didn't stab a gang of other different bloods. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get to that. So when Jimbo tell me that, I immediately jump up. Boom. We go outside. It's the homie IG from Trag News, the homie Tweet from 4 Block, and they talking to Big Tweet from Compton about this dude. Right, it's a gang of homies that came out now. So I come out, you know me, I'm always observant. I don't do all that spit boxing. I'ma just either win or lose, get it over with. You know what I'm saying? So I tell the homies, don't come get me unless y'all ready to take off. So when I get there, I'm hearing the conversation go by. So now, they done shot off. Now all of a sudden, the homies talking about what happened and, you know, they want to run Hitman up and all. I said, nah, we ain't gonna do that. We gonna get to the bottom of this. So anyway, I'm talking to the homeboy Norvell from Great. The dude pulled up in front of a pack, a gang of homies. What's all this grouping up for? And he wasn't a homie, woo, 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 woo. So I'm just kicking back. I ain't even looking at him because I know I'm going to take off. You know what I'm saying? So when he say what he say, he walk off. He going down there to try to get that little geek from City Stone, or Maniac from BNG, or a Hitman from 60. And you ain't finna hit no LA blood or no LA Crip on my clock. You know what I'm saying? So I tell the homie, I say, cuz, check this out, we Crips. That dude can't walk up to no pack of homies and say no shit like that. So I'm saying, come on, let's go get this motherfucker. So I'm pushing. The homie Jimbo grab me, he said, you know that nigga got a burn on? I said, I don't give a fuck, cripping like clockwork, but I take off, everybody should take off. So luckily I did that, cuz. We pushing. You know, you got Mike Lope there from In Hood. Gang of homies that go hard. Lil C from Tacoma Hilltop Crip. You know what I'm saying? So when we get down there, I see cuz he got Hitman, he kind of going on the homie. The homie ain't looking. Hitman just got his head down like, you know, all that hardcore LA shit, he just got his head down, ain't looking at cuz. So the dude done come out of his pocket with the burner, he unwrapping it. He don't see us walking up. Man, cuz I pushed little Hitman out the way. She think, you ain't finna hit my little homeboy. And I fired on him. Boom, you know, I think I still got that one hit to quit it. I didn't do nothing but drop him. But when I hit him, Jimbo hit the other one. Man, Jimbo was a big nigga. Jimbo hit that nigga and he turned to flipping ass. You ever seen the motherfucker turn to flip?
Hell no.
Man, when he turned to flipping ass, boom. I done dropped him. He go on the wall, he slide down. Now when he get up, he got his burner. Remember I said he was unwrapping?
Mm-hmm.
Man, he get his burner. I'm just smiling because I know he finna get punished. He swing at me. My head Jimbo say, yo, better not let him stab Cinbad. He swing again. Boom. I'm just bagging up, but I'm bagging him into the homies. And I hit that motherfucking, you know, they had put these gates up in USP Beaumont, and I kind of went down the curb and I fell. So now I had to time the nigga when I'm on my back. He go to like try to hit me. I push him in the chest. Boom. When I do that, man, all these homies got on them. All these niggas talking about out of town Crips went on them. And the homies from my way, man, the homies got around and they got hitting that nigga. I get up off the ground. I said, nigga, you finna die out here, you bitch ass nigga. So the homies hitting them. So I'm kind of orchestrating shit. The little homie Celine got on the other one. They punished these niggas. So anyway, the homies punished those niggas real bad. So now I'm just jumping kind of through the story. So now when the dude get up, the homie they walking across the grass. Both of them fall out. So then the one time come over and talking about something. They said, well, we need to call in for the ambulance. They said they ain't gonna make it. We need the coppers because they not gonna make it. So they had to fly the copter in there, fly the niggas about it. Man, hey, thank God the dude passed away like 4 times. You know what I'm saying? So mind me, when they get us all in the tank, now we ain't knowing, cuz this is no exaggeration, homie. Do you know when they pulled the chart from Crip, man, they probably pulled out 600 Crips on their yard. They said, no, get the main ones. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't know all these dudes was Crips on this yard. You got to think it's a lot of Crip homies in Texas, Oklahoma, they go hard. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, they got us in there. When I come in the tank, the homie said to me, damn, Cinbad, all this behind cuz, all this behind this weenie nigga. I said, cuz, check this out. Cuz a homie, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? H-Bone is mad, though. H-Bone Hoover was mad. Like, all this, I said, man, cuz a homie, cuz. We'll handle cuz. We'll deal with cuz. But, I didn't really push the line for nobody to trip on cuz because you got to think, hatred come in all shapes and forms. You know what I'm saying? And I know by cuz being a neighborhood roll 60 that it plays a part that niggas want to throw this nigga to the wood. You know what I'm saying? And then he extra out, dude. The homies are always in the shit. Always in the shit, but he was just who he are. Just who he was. So, the homies, he ended up going the whole dude still live, and then it just shit went on behind that, cuz. But, all that to say, cuz a homie, cuz. You know what I'm saying? And you're not supposed to throw your own to the dogs like that, man. You deal with our own household problem. I told the homie, we just gave him a scroll and verbally and told him, stop that clown shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? that's it.
So he was able to stay on the yard?
Yeah, we kept him on the yard. And then I heard when I was in the field last night, the homie ended up getting knocked down, man. Cuz was extra out. The homie used to go pick him up when he stayed in blood. He'd be in the back of the car just staring at the blood. His white leaf. Man, you gonna tone that shit down? Niggas ain't play out here. Hitman was wild as a motherfucker, man. Yeah.
Have you ever been to the state?
I went to just a brief time. I didn't go nothing but like a CCF. I ain't had a stick like that.
A lot of our relationships are built in jail. Yeah,
but I'm saying if you can live in harmony with a homie in jail, cuz. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Even with the Bloods, you should be able to focus like that on the street because this is where we in danger at. You know what I'm saying? This is where we in danger at. Listen, I love all Crips first. And I'm open for understanding with the Blood. But my alliance is to all Crips, homie. You know what I'm saying? And then this is why it hurt me when you try to belittle what we got going on down there by calling us neighborhood lovers. I mean, if you dig up our backyard, homie, you're not going to find no blood in. Another thing, let me give you an instant. I went to the Fed. And I came up through there. I hit one of the Victorville medium. And a blood dude pushed over in the section, hollering at me about some shit happening to him, and UMP Beaumont didn't have nothing to do with me. So, anyway, I already know I'm going to put on his wallet because you done come up to the homie section and called me out. Anyway, man, I fire on the dude. I knock him out. He out for a minute, but every time I rush up at him, the blood's rushing at me. And do you know the only homeboy that went on those niggas that I didn't even meet till he came to the hole was that nigga Young Ant from ETG. Young Ant pushed up on every nigga that was in that kitchen that he thought had something to do with that and called those dudes out if they trying to go there. You know what I'm saying? Cuz was a straight rider. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you met Cuz from ETG. Young Ant, straight hard. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing bad to say. Love Cuz to death. Cuz I just smile. I said, this nigga go hard. You know what I'm saying? Because the dude's telling the story because I couldn't really get off on the dude because when I knock him out, I want to stump him out because I know I got a bad left shoulder. So I want to stump him out. Man, every time I go in church, those niggas charging at me. I don't know what happened with the homies behind me. You know what I'm saying? But I heard some was there. I heard a lot wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I know after that incident, the only homie I know pushed up on those niggas and went hard on was Young Ant, man, from Matrix Gangster. He pushed up on everyone he thought had something to do with that and called them out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Let me ask you about the Hangout Boys. When did they come out?
Well, you used to have a set over there. That's the original part of the hood. Anything coming from that freeway, or a little bit over freeway, was the original part of Full Trade Hood. All of that. So it just the blacks had moved about that area kind of soon. You still had a set form called the West Side Photos, and then you had the third places. This is why I was pushing for the homies. Man, listen, we gotta grab the third places. Those young niggas over there going hard. This is how we snatched them up. You know what I'm saying? So we called to get down and brought them on board. They was going hard. They was tearing shit up. So I told them we got to get them because we don't want to lose them. Because you got to think everything that we had over there was turning Fighters Broadway. You feel what I'm saying? So the Hangout Boys, it used to be a settlement called BWS. I think it was either Barrio Winos or Broadway Wine. It was a Mexican game. But then somehow or another during the tagging season, you had the Hangout Boys and Rockabilly or some old other shit started organized. Then they became into a video later on, you know. But we never actually had nothing with them. All that shit happened with them while I was in the feds. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't know what was behind all that shit.
Do you remember the King Boulevard Stoners?
Yeah, King Boulevard Stoners, Street Saints, Street Villains.
Street Villains.
Yeah, all that shit.
Y'all never had beef with none of them?
Nah, we never. Nah. 41st Street, San Pedro Loco. Nah, we never had no beef with none of the dudes. Believe it or not, we had a lot of little messages from the set that ended up turning like 4-1 and all that shit. Yeah.
4-1 is
San Pedro Loco.
San Pedro Locos. Tell me about the San Pedro Gangsters. What's that?
Well, that was my brother and the homeboy Bam that came up their name. You know what I'm saying? The San Pedro Gangsters. That was my brother. I never actually said that. See, when I said gangster, I was normally saying that for dudes like in our area, you know what I'm saying? Or even the A7 and Nice. I remember when all of them come out, those always been homeboys. Those always been allies. You know what I'm saying? We always never had nothing with them. You know what I'm saying? Those always been like homies.
All right. How about
even the Avalons. You gotta think there never been. Listen, we had homies. I ain't gonna mention their name, but that was from Avalon that turned Full Trade and that went back to Avalon. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think I was close with like Sleepy Ryan, rest in peace, from 116 Avalon. I remember his little nephew them got bust on. I'm like 16 years old. I come hand the homie something just to take care of himself. You know what I'm saying? He never forgot that. And he loved me till he died about that. You know what I'm saying? The 116 8 I know was a homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Magic little man there from 88. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. And then you said the Trouble, my nigga No Good there from Trouble. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know. Yeah, we never had a Magic and Lil Man and yeah, those are homies, cuz. But you know, beef started a lot of shit, you know. Dudes that don't beef from over there, that's moving from the west side or come from other cities and joining the gang, they coming with this chip on their shoulder and they bringing that negativity, man, you know.
How did the beef start with the Hoovers, and was it all Hoovers or not?
With us?
Yeah.
We done ran into some little altercations with maybe like 5 dudes or something. 5. There's never actually been a beef. It become more of a respect because you know how the grooves is. Boy, if you let them get an inch, they gonna take a mile to wear your ass out. So you gotta stick to your guns with them. You know, they was a hardcore set. You know, you couldn't take nothing from the Hoover Crips at all. Period. You know, a lot of my upbringing come from those dudes, homie. You know what I'm saying? I learned early on. You know, one thing I know: if a Hoover come to talk to you, take off because he's gonna take off on you. If it's 2 of them, take off because they're gonna take off on you. They ain't finna do all that spit boxing.
What about the 99 Mafias? Y'all ever had relationships?
Well, you had my homeboy Mad Rock and Pound Rock and them used to hang up over there. I knew Red from over there. I knew a couple of dudes, you know. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, that's about it, unless you think it's something I missed.
Yeah, you probably end up calling me back later on.
This is Los Angeles.